이번 발표는 오랜만에 들어보는 회사죠. 비트메인의 Nishant Sharma님께서 진행해 주시겠습니다. Building Trust in the Minor and Minor Making Sector라는 주제로 발표해 주시겠습니다. 많은 분들께서 무척 흥미로운 주제일 듯합니다. 무대로 모셔보겠습니다. 박수 부탁드립니다.
My name is Nishant. I'm responsible for international public and community relations at Bitmain. And today I'll be talking about how we did it and how others can do it, which is building more trust in the mining as well as miner making sector. As you can imagine, building trust in these cryptocurrencies that are based on one of the founding values of trustlessness is quite challenging. It comes with a lot of suspicion, especially towards a very competitive or competent company like Bitmain. And so we've had our fair share of challenges. For example, so Bitmain is a very well-known company in the space, and people love talking about it because either they want to capitalize on the buzzword that Bitmain is, or they just want to get more followers on social media. And so there's a lot of FUD out there. And yeah, we are no strangers to the challenge of trust. And well, it started because we own the world's most competent mining pools. The two biggest mining pools are owned by Bitmain, which is Antpool and BTC.com. And then we stayed famous because we also continued to make the most efficient mining chips for mining different cryptocurrencies. And then we also got involved in what is now known as the great scaling debate of Bitcoin, where we have followed the lead of various established Bitcoin companies of that time and advocated for BIP 101, which was a block size increase of Bitcoin to 8 MB. And this saw a fair share of criticism. Well, a 3-year-old startup like Bitmain usually wouldn't do that, which is advocating so strongly against a narrative which is well propagated and more established already, which is Bitcoin being a store of value over a medium of exchange. But we continued doing that. And even the most established companies in the space, even today, and the most valuable cryptocurrency companies, dare not take such a stance. For example, when I was researching to make this talk, I found out that Brian has deleted this tweet now, after 3 years after it happened. So even companies like Coinbase are so scared to have something in their history. And yeah, we advocated it, and we never hid it. So yeah, it came with a lot of criticism. Which brings me to the perseverance that Bitmain has exhibited since day one. We've always stuck to the values that got us into crypto in the first place, and that helps us weather a lot of storms on the PR front. And we are no stranger to storms on the PR front, as many of you may here who have been in the space for a long time may be well aware. I'll mention some famous examples. For example, ASIC Boost. ASIC Boost is an optimization technique for mining Bitcoins more efficiently. And we started adding support for ASIC Boost about 3 years ago in our chips for mining Bitcoin, hoping that someday the patent will be open source, available to all, and the whole network can benefit from this patent and making Bitcoin more secure globally. However, about 1 year after we started doing this, some malicious actors in the space, known and unknown both, they accused Bitmain and raised allegations against Bitmain of secretly using ASIC Boost to somehow attack Bitcoin and have an unfair advantage. And yeah, that's some of the criticisms we faced back then. However, we continued to do what we do best, which is making the most efficient chips and machines to mine different cryptocurrencies and secure them. And 1 year after this happened, the same people who were raising allegations against Bitmain for using ASIC Boost started hailing a new miner maker that just emerged as the new Bitmain killer or Antminer killer. And turns out that this so-called antminer killer, was using ASIC boost as the only way to get a competitive, slightly competitive advantage over Bitmain's machines. And so this happens to prove us right, because this is what we were always advocating, which was ASIC boost is just an optimization technique. And we went ahead, when the ASIC boost allegations came up, we went ahead to clear the air. We published a blog post letting people know the truth, which is we had tested ASIC boost on the mainnet at that time. We had added support on our chips already, hoping that someday everyone can make use of ASIC boost. And we had never used it on the mainnet. And another example that is noteworthy here is Antbleed. So we open sourced our firmware for our mining machines, and we put it on GitHub so everyone can see and offer improvements. And because it was open source, somebody unknown found a bug in the firmware. And it was a serious bug, because using this bug, any man in the middle could take control of your antminers, which were about more than 80% of all mining machines that were mining Bitcoin. Yeah, they could take control of your antminer machine. So this was a real serious threat that was discovered for Bitcoin. And this malicious actor, whoever found it, instead of disclosing it responsibly to Bitmain, what they decided to do was dramatize it. They gave it a name. They made a website, bought a domain name, made a logo, and started a social media campaign. And as you can see, so considering how serious this bug was, this was really surprising to us. And considering that we open sourced it in the first place, so for this exact reason, so people can responsibly disclose if they find any bugs. Within 1 hour, within the same day, we released a new firmware with a which was a patched version, and removed the vulnerability. However, there are always some memes that follow such stuff. Cryptocurrency space is quite familiar with memes. Yeah, there were a lot of memes back in the day around that time. And yeah, that's when we released the firmware within a day of the vulnerability being found. And now, how can others like us, or what should others like us do to earn trust and earn trust with the communities, cryptocurrency communities that they work in? Now, before I get into the initiatives that we took, groundbreaking initiatives that we took, I will just quickly run through 3 main things that these initiatives should be aimed at. One is to increase industry-wide transparency. The initiatives that we took were broadly aimed at this, as we will see later in this presentation. Setting better standards for mining practices. Now, miners, the cryptocurrency ecosystems that are using proof of work depend a lot on miners doing the right thing and not doing the wrong thing. Miners, for example, there are already issues debated like mining empty blocks, selfish mining, etc., or 51% attacks. So miners have a lot of responsibility here, so that people both inside these cryptocurrency ecosystems and those who have yet to join these cryptocurrency ecosystems feel that the cryptocurrency ecosystems are robust and reliable. And third, they should be aimed at starting, of course, better dialogues with the cryptocurrency and maintaining these dialogues. So we started maintaining a better dialogue with the cryptocurrency communities that we serve about 1 year ago, last year. And as a result, we took the feedback and formulated a series of initiatives to increase more transparency and disclosure, which is what I will inform you about now. So first of these initiatives that I would like to talk about today was to disclose our hash rate as a miner. I don't know of any other large-scale miner that transparently discloses its hash rate, which is the hash rate that they control or own. And we do it every 30 days. We update this number. It's on our website, blog.bitmain.com. You can go there, see how much hash rate Bitmain owns. And we update it every 30 days. Now, I can imagine why others do not do similar things, because when we did do this, as I mentioned before, in these ecosystems, building trust is challenging. It came with its own FUD. When media picked it up, that there was a reduction in this interval of 30 days. There was a reduction of 88% in our own hash rate. Then, yeah, the media started FUD about that. Another initiative that we started was a zero tolerance policy against secret mining. Now, secret mining is a term used to explain when, used for when a miner maker uses the latest gen miners, which are not available in the market, to mine for itself before they are available to anyone else. We not only have a policy published on our website now that we will not do secret mining ourselves, but we will also not tolerate secret mining. This is mainly because of two reasons, which I feel are very natural. One, of course, we think that secret mining is not good or healthy for the long-term development and growth of the cryptocurrency ecosystems that they affect. And second, it's not even economically sensible for us to do it, because competing with our customers is counterproductive, because we make most of our money from selling miners and a good mining experience to our customers. If we start competing unfairly with them, this is going to be counterproductive for us, especially when we have a good cash cow going, which is selling the best mining machines instead. And the next policy that we also published last year was our policy on mining empty blocks. Now, we cannot always control the mining of empty blocks because it has reasons to do with the underlying technical nature of Bitcoin mining. And there are cases when there are empty blocks mined. So what we did decide was we will never actively seek to mine empty blocks. That's part of the policy. And if one of our pools, majorly Antpool and BTC.com, if they happen to mine empty blocks at an excessive rate, we will seek the reasons why it's happening and disclose the reasons. Now, another policy that we published last year was that we will always announce the shipping information of the latest generation ASIC miners for any cryptocurrency. This is because these impact these cryptocurrency communities most. And we want to do this so that the miners, as well as the cryptocurrency developers, can better plan for these for sudden surge of hash rate or difficulty. And also, we have the Zcash community to thank for this, because we got very valuable feedback from the Zcash community, as a direct result of which we formulated this policy. And when we released the Z9 mini miners, which were our first ASIC-based miners to mine Zcash, we tweeted as soon as the miners were ready to ship. Now, because of the fast-paced nature of Bitcoin mining, because the difficulty is always rising, we are always seeking to, as soon as possible, ship these miners out, as soon as they pass QA. So when we started tweeting this, we would tweet as soon as a batch would get ready from our QA to be shipped out. And we did not, as you can see here, we did not release, or maybe you can't see it, but these are times that the payment was confirmed. So if you're a buyer, you can see when your miner is shipped by looking at the time that your payment was confirmed on bitmain.com and match it with what we published on Twitter. We did not give order IDs to respect privacy of our customers. And this helped these buyers to plan well and to also know that we are strictly following our first paid, first ship policy. Now, what can others, how should others deal with this? Or how should others build trust? Not only miners or miner makers, but even any other company that operates in cryptocurrency ecosystems, public cryptocurrency ecosystems. They should, they should aim at mainly three broad things. One is they should not forget why we are here. They should remember why they got into crypto in the first place. They should live by the values that got them into crypto, the values that form most, all of the public cryptocurrency communities. And this helps assure industry stakeholders that we are committed to an ecosystem that's fair and transparent. This helps build robustness in the eyes of the people not only within the cryptocurrency ecosystems, but also those people who are yet to join the cryptocurrency ecosystems. So I hope that together we can build a mining and miner making sector that is trusted by all, not just people inside these cryptocurrency ecosystems, but also those who have yet to join these cryptocurrency ecosystems. All right, thank you for your attention and time. This is, you can follow us on Twitter, or that's Bitmain Tech, our company, or you can follow me, Nishant Sharma 87, that's my name. And if there are any questions, please let me know.
질문 있으신가요? 손 들어주세요. No? 없어요.
No question.
오케이. 질문.
No question.
Any questions? No? 이제 끝난 뒤에 여기 밖에 계실 거니까 질문 부탁드립니다. 네, 감사합니다.
Thank you.